Yes, we have taken out our most recent low of zero point 0.2 and a new low of 0.165 is established. For those who look for opportunity, this is one of a huge opportunity you can get. You have that opportunity here, and for those who are running out, good luck. I completely agree with Kevin on what he's saying here because that's my perspective too. I've been preaching that here. Now, for those guys who are running out, understand this. They want us out. But we will stay strong. We should stay strong considering, the FUD is huge out there. This is the reality. But market participants in XRP are mostly retailers and I will say dreamers, not builders. Yes, you should dream, I agree, but you should also be able to build that dream, or else it may not end well. And that's what you are exactly seeing here. There is no huge difference, right? There are opportunities in this market, and opportunities are here in this market just for you to take that. So you have to identify them first and then trade with minimum risk. That's how you get profits. Now, in the other way, you can use maximum risk towards maximum risk and reward ratio, but that will still bring in losses at any point in time. And what you're trying to do is to reduce your risk. Now, you can increase your exposure, but that's completely up to you. My patrons did this and they did not miss these opportunities for successful trades with little risk and a huge upside considering the time frame which we are looking at. Now, having a medium to long time frame gives you an edge, meaning that medium term strategy help you to reduce more noise from this market where you have a lot of noise, and then they can focus on opportunities. And XRP for me right now is a huge opportunity. It's kind of a rare sale, and I will tell you why I think this is a huge opportunity and why I'm buying more. Welcome to the Scientific Investor family, where we discuss crypto and science behind investing regularly. Now, when you see the news going all around you, covering you with all, the sword and guns around your portfolio and firing towards you, you also should look at Ripple, what they are doing, right? They are so much confident, and if we can get this one out, that should be cool. Now, if Tony is able to get this out, that should be very helpful for all of us, and we should support him, right? If you haven't yet followed Thinking Crypto, now most of those who follow me should be following these giants. I've been here for a long time and I've been listening to them before I started my own channel a year back. But if you haven't had time to look at these channels, say Digital Asset Investor or Thinking Crypto, you can consider doing so. Now, looking at Ripple and what the statement they have put out yesterday, this is actually a huge one. Considering what you have out there, the market is putting that carnage on you and you don't actually understand what should you do. I see a lot of questions popping out. Should I buy? Should I sell? Guys, it's your money, it's your portfolio, and it's your decision. We can only show you the reality either in technical side or in fundamental side and give our opinion based on all the experience we got here after trading. Now, if you consider yourself as an investor, you should also be having a wee bit of technical analysis skill, right? So in that aspect, if you want to sharpen those skill set and increase that wee bit into a giant quantity, you can follow the Patreon. But to remind you, this is 30th and if you get in now, you'll have to pay again on first. So delay yourself, keep your emotions out, let the opportunities walk away for a little bit of time, and then jump in, say January 1st in the new year, starting with the new opportunities. But if you don't care about a little bit of sum which you can pay, say entering into basic tier and then upgrading later by Jan, that's cool. You'll also get all these information updates on all different crypto assets or any other assets in your portfolio, say silver, gold, stocks and all. You can access those through the Patreon. Link is given in the description. Now, those who enter into premium and platinum tier get a Telegram channel and 2 Telegram groups where you get call outs for these breakouts. Considering the market is showing you a lot of FUD, you should actually go through all of these and understand what the final goals should be. Even if this is being the case, you see that highlighted in green there, it looks really cool. Allowing cryptocurrency XRP to trade like a stock or a bond would serve as a stamp of approval from securities regulator and attract higher trading volumes. Now, that is not a bad thing, but personally, I can't agree with that. Even though that's a positive stuff, XRP is not a security. So why should you actually go and trade it like a security? I don't actually understand. Now, yeah, all over the globe, they are understanding that this is not a security, but the US guys, it's really hard, right? They don't understand what this asset is. But do understand, they always have this one there. Now, back in 2016, Ripple received New York's first bit license for an institutional use case of digital asset. So when they say security, security, security and try to keep you away from this, don't jump out. Instead, move into things which give you more information. Now, I don't know whether this is actually visible for you guys, so I'll try making it a little bit bigger. Hope this is visible. Now, go through this with me. I'll try to give you my take on this. Say the market is trying to show you all different horror, the bears are jumping above you, but do understand, at the end of the day, these are just noise. Say you bought a position, it went up 20%. Now imagine with me, it went up 20%, 50%, 100%. If you didn't take those profits out, those are just numbers. If it's showing you right now minus 50, it's the same. So control your emotion, align your psychology in such a way that you are thinking like an investor. That is so important, and that's why I highlight that over and over here in this channel. Because if you are here, you are here to make profits, and to make profit you first have to keep your emotions out and start thinking like what the smart money would be doing. Go back in history, look at each and every different stuff like this. The investors does this one way or the other. There would be huge FUD, the fear, uncertainty and doubt. Let it be Amazon, let it be Microsoft, let it be Google. They are being bashed with the lawsuits. Now, you look at different leaders in the industry. I'm talking about the leaders of each industry. Say you look at Amazon, you understand the e-commerce is ruled by them, right? You look at Google, you can understand the search engine is theirs, right? They own YouTube, they own Google. Now, that's the way how leaders work. But when they are walking towards that success, there would be a lot of lawsuits coming against them. And that is something similar to what Ripple is facing right now. And for me, wow, I came in early, and right now the price is like in 2017, giving me an opportunity because there are a lot of guys who don't understand this market and just came in for profit without looking at the fundamentals. And right now, when they see green candle, they are happy. But when they see red candle, they're just jumping out to another asset, which shows them a little bit of green. Now, that's completely up to you. You can do that. But always remember, you come in when the price is going up, you take profit and move to another asset which is undervalued. Cool, you are a trader. But you come in, the price goes down, you take the loss and jump into another asset to recover those. You are a fool. Always keep that in mind. Always keep that in mind. Because market cycle plays such a game every time. Each and every time you will be having these kind of bad news coming out, kicking you out, and other all stuffs. Now, we've been talking about this particular trend line here. We'll take these horizontal line as just support lines, but do consider this particular trend line, the rising trend line, as a long-term support, which we were considering. We broke below that. Now, what does it actually mean when we are breaking below that? It's bearish. Okay, cool. So what are the targets for these bearish breakout? Say we tried once, we broke here, then we are continuing down. Okay, cool. We reached around 0.175 here, but on different exchanges, it's different. Here on eToro, it's 0.1656. So for me, as a trader, looking at a medium scenario, my take here is around 30 to 36%, and the price came towards that 36%. That is one of a take that we are nearing the bottom. Now, that's not only it. You can argue that this is 36, but if you measure here at the top, it is 45. Yes, that's how it works. But 36 to 45 is your target. Now, even if you take 45, 46, we always look at 75 to 80% of that target. Now here, that 75 to 80% aligns with the bottom here, which is easy for you to understand. That's why I'm sharing you like this. So next time, when you see an opportunity like this, you can easily identify. Now, if you're using a lot of different indicators covering the price action everywhere, it will be hard for you. At least for me, that's really hard. I bought in today morning watching this. The price is making lower low, and that's a huge lower low. And at the same time, RSI is showing you a different story. I'll take you back towards the previous scenario. Here, this is a low and this one is a lower low which the price put in. But look at the RSI. It was showing something similar to what we are having right now. So that is showing there is underlying strength coming up from buyers, meaning when these idiots are selling and moving out of the market, there are guys who are smart and buying up at these cheap price. Now, be smart. Look at what Ripple is saying here. Public and press have only heard the story from SEC, and that's why those who don't understand the story are jumping out of the market. But those who understand what is the game and how we are going to play this, they are buying this up huge. I personally bought a position and highlighted my patrons at that time that I've done this. Now, yeah, I missed the exact bottom, but in this asset class, it's not about catching the exact bottom. It's about finding something undervalued, buying at that undervalued state, and then holding strong until it meets your personal targets. Now, let's continue. SEC's decision to file this, now we all understand they did that, but one of the important aspects here in this one is this one. That's so cool, right? There are clear rules of the road for using XRP in the UK, Japan, Switzerland, and Singapore. They are giving you a clear statement that US is dashed. We can say that. We built products from last 8 years that help hundreds of customers solve pain points around global payments. If you have seen my last 2-3 videos, you already understand what is the take from IMF, BIS, and other central banks about payments, that too global payments, the cross-border payments. Now, what are they going to do about this, we will defend our company and look forward to settling this matter in court to finally get clarity out for US crypto industry. So when you see idiots coming out and saying XRP is going down, or where can I buy some XRP? Just forget about them, because they don't actually understand majority of the altcoins which have some kind of use case do not have the regulatory clarity right now in the United States. And Ripple is a company who is trying to bring that out. It's not only for XRP, that will help all of the other assets which has that utility. Unlike, being just a store of value for being store of value and consuming a hell lot of energy, that's different. But here you have a perfect asset solving a perfect use case which is understood by other nations. And for me personally, now that's not a conspiracy from my side. I just feel like US is being played out. If you go look at the news around you, I've actually seen a couple of news based on China. They are, this one, it's kind of a highlight from disclosure.tv. China will end this year as the only major country in the world to see its economy grow rather than shrink. Look at the globe. You see others shrinking. Understand this. The health crisis started from there, and they are right now in a positive stance. They are having that strength in the economy. Look at all other parts of the world. What do you see? Now the same thing is what I see in US related to the regulatory clarity for altcoins, or at least XRP right now. Because when they say it's going to be bad, you also have to look at what's coming ahead. So that's here on a parallel note. We also look forward to working with all of the commissioners and SEC's new leadership once appointed. They are giving you some hint here. If you believe that, that's cool. If you don't, I don't know what else to say. But in all, the SEC chair, 6 of his directors from each SEC division, the SEC's chief economist and SEC's general counsel have now departed. Many left just last week. So understand, there is a vacuum right now, so no decisions are being made. So that's why you see January 15, January 19, different dates in Jan. So once the new guys are coming in, they have time to settle this, right? Because they have clear law around the globe, they can easily show this is valid in UK, this is valid in Japan, this is valid in other geographical region where it is regulated. It's not like, Silk Road scam, it's regulated digital assets, right? Now, once Ripple get that clarity, or at least when investors get an idea that XRP is going to get that clarity, it's going to shoot massively to the upside. And when the price is going down, I see some putting sell positions. It's okay to do if you are a trader. But remember, when the price is at the bottom, that's not when you actually put a sell for this asset. You come back to this asset, try to measure this. Even if you are saying that I'm going sell on a shorter time frame, for me, that's kind of a suicidal mission. Now, yes, if you did that accurately, when we broke below this line, being disciplined is one thing, and just making a rookie mistake is other. If you are a trader, you would be buying this sell position when we break below this previous low here and ride it to your target. Now, if you are measuring that target, it should be, for me, at least here 14%, and I would be out by 14%. But I will never sell XRP in this stage. First of all, I've never done that for XRP, because the volatility when it comes to XRP pops up like this, boom, your money is lost. It's always a choice, right? If you want to make money, you have to take risk. But reducing that risk to get maximum value for your portfolio makes you different from the entire industry. When others are in an emotional stage, all others are watching you like, okay, you are a fool. It's the time when you have to look at your portfolio. If you are doing this for an asset which is hated by the majority, you are in the right investment. You are in the right asset. Just the news, current affairs are kicking a lot of weak hands out. Now, those weak hands may be becoming weak because they invested more than they can afford right now, or if they want that money in next 3 months, 6 months, you would be tempted to take emotional decisions. But if you don't want that for next 2 years, 3 years, and you are ready to wait at least by the end of this market cycle, say 1 to 1.5 year, you should be cool, because you look at the return on investment in any crypto asset which has a use case, it's huge, at least 10x. You won't get that in a traditional investment. Now, look at the maximum ROI. That's like thousands, right? 1000x. That's not a small thing, and you'll never get that in any traditional asset given the 5 to 10 years time frame and using a leverage of 2 or 5. But kind of you can manage where you can use X100 leverage like 100, 200, 400, but you're going to lose your money instantly. Thinking as an investor, these are my thoughts. So if you would like to join these and have a discussion based on your portfolio, how your portfolio is differing from others, what the market situation is, how it is affecting you, you can have that. You can use Patreon. The link is given in the description. Now, while saying all of this, do look at the market. If it is showing you a pattern, always follow the pattern. And here the pattern has already achieved its bottom. Now that's on a daily wick, right? When you go back and look at the same on an hourly chart, you got an instant bounce here. Now, if we break above this particular level, say 0.246, that is kind of moving above this moving average. So it should give you another symbol of positivity. But you will have a resistance here around 0.276. Then again, another one at 0.31. But those who are having sell positions should be cautious. So guys, I hope you receive value for your time, and if you really did receive that, please do hit that like and subscribe button. I will meet you guys on the next video. Bye for now.